just got your new Char-Broil TRU-Infrared Gourmet Grill from Home Depot, and now you need to put it together. This video will show you how to assemble your new grill like a pro. Let's get started. You'll need a little space to lay out all the parts. Make sure you have the required tools ready before you start assembling. A Phillips head screwdriver. It'll be helpful if it has a magnetic tip. An electric screw gun with an extension. A regular pair of pliers. A box cutter or knife. Finally, it's very helpful to have a sturdy table for laying out and assembling some of the parts. Open the box from the bottom. This will help with getting to the components much easier, and you can use the top part for trash. Lay out all the pieces and remove all the packing from each piece. Tip: do not open the entire parts package at once. The name of the part is written on the back and will be helpful to reference it during assembly. Now it's time to open up your product guide and begin assembling the grill. The step numbers you see in the video are the same as in the manual for easy reference. Build a base, starting with the wheels. You'll use the supplied caster pin to secure them to the frame. The back wheels are self-locking. Flip the base over onto its wheels and begin to build the sides. Each side is secured with 3 1/4 by 1/2 inch screws that are in your parts packet. Keep the screws loose for now. Now to the back of the base, using the same 1/4 by 1/2 inch screws to secure that piece to the sides. Tip: look for the magnetic strip on the bottom of the shelf to make sure you know which is the front and back of the grill. Make sure you keep the screws loose until later on in the assembly. Put the base on the floor and, with someone to help, place the firebox on the base. Make sure that the inserts go over the base inserts for a secure fit. Unwrap the ties and let them hang loose. Now secure the front brace to the base and firebox. Tip: the top screws must have the fiber washer and the bottom screw will have no washer. Finger tighten these 4 screws and move to the upper back panel. For now, you'll only attach the bottom screws. Now, using your screw gun or Phillips screwdriver, tighten all the screws. Now onto the assembly of the side panels. There are several screws and parts to this step, so make sure you follow closely. First, attach the side panels to the shelves using the number 10 by 3/8 screws. Tip: save time and do the side burner panels next. Slide the shelf into the mounts on the frame and position the shelf so the holes line up. Take the long 1/4 by 1 1/2 inch screw and stick it through from the shelf into the firebox. Now take the 3 remaining self-tapping screws and secure them to the firebox. Once these are tight and secure, then tighten the 3 remaining bolts. Now move to the side burner shelf. Make sure that the valve regulator hose has clearance and then begin the same process as on the other side panel. Tighten all the screws and nuts. Now it's time to assemble the side burner itself, starting with the regulator. Remove the pre-attached screws and take the end of the regulator hose and put it through the pre-drilled holes on the left side shelf. Place the bezel over the valve and then insert the 2 screws to secure the regulator to the shelf. Attach the control knob to complete the process. Take the burner from the top of the shelf and place it through the hole and into the control regulator. Tighten the burner with the wing nut and then attach the electrode to the bottom of the burner. Now take the electronic ignition box and place it inside the base. Put the battery in the box and secure it with the button cover. Connect all 6 wires snugly to the box. Bundle up the loose wire with a twist tie to keep them out of the way. Now place the grate over top of the side burner. Next, you will attach the front doors. The tops are spring-loaded, so you'll first insert the bottoms. Then, depress and slide the top pin until it slides into its hole. Repeat the process on the other door. Place the infrared emitter into the firebox. Set the cooking grates in place and mount the warming rack. Do one last check of all the nuts and screws and make sure they're all tightened. Now all that's left is to secure your propane tank, season the grates, and start grilling. For accessories, recipes, tips, and other grilling resources, visit charbroil.com. The TRU-Infrared Gourmet series are sold exclusively at Home Depot.